everyone out there on YouTube, or at least the people watching my channels. This is Blackbird here again. Not the movie mobster. I think that's kind of dead, actually. Between just work and my other projects, and mostly the fact that my roommate's moving out, and he was also my editor, and now I have to learn how to edit the videos myself, and I'm not sure how good I'd be at that. Oh, and of course, YouTube's stupid copyright law, they take things down or mute things. You kind of burned me out on the project. But I still want to do something with this channel, so I decided I'm going to do a new series. Still involving movies, but not showing any footage. That way I can get away with it. Think of it as kind of an educational vlog. If vlogs can so be called educational. But the premise of this series is I'm going to take a look at my favorite movie and TV and maybe comic series. I don't know. There's a few people out there who do that better than me. But I'm going to take a look at these things and discuss the discontinuity between them, or the excuse me there, or the continuity issues that pop up throughout these things. And a new series I like to call Continuity Clusterfuck. Yeah, I'm still learning how to do titles. It'll get better, I hope. Also, the title above me on the YouTube thing is going to have to be censored because apparently they don't like that. Still say it, though. Now, what spurred me on to do this particular series is I found a series I really liked. I've loved this series for a while. I found it on DVD in a $5 Walmart discount bin, as well as the latest movie on Netflix. Got it from there. And while I love this series, it's a good way to start because it can show how a movie series can start promising but then go completely off the rails as far as continuity goes. And that series is the Puppet Master series. Yeah, like I said, I got this from the bargain, but I don't have the rest of them. I'm going to try to do that in the future to at least have some kind of visual aid here. But, again, I love this series. For those who don't know, the Puppet Master series was one of the big franchise series from Full Moon Productions, which at the, mid-80s, early 90s was, in my opinion, the leading home video, direct-to-video studio. They released things like the Puppet Master series, the Transfer series, the Subspecies series, Dollman, Demonic Toys, Dollman vs. Demonic Toys, which I'm going to get to later. What else was there? Bad Channels, which ties into the other two, ironically enough. No, just a whole slew. Mandroid. Oh, Mandroid was good. Anyway, just a whole slew of movies they released. But this was pretty much their flagship series. In fact, I think the first Puppet Master movie was, in fact, the first Full Moon movie. And they were good. I mean, they were B-movies to be sure, but they were fun, they were entertaining, and the people knew what they were doing and just had fun with it. Yeah, it's certainly a lot better than a lot of the other direct-to-DVD studios we have now. Sorry. Had some in my throat there for a moment. But as I said, the reason I'm starting with this series, despite my love of it, is because it gets really fucking confusing as far as continuity goes. Now, this is just a 3-disc, 3-movie set, but there have been 10 movies in total. Chronologically, at least release-wise, this movie goes Puppet Master, obviously, Puppet Master 2, Puppet Master 3, there's Puppet Master 4, Puppet Master 5, Curse of Puppet Master, Retro Puppet Master, Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys, and the newest one, which I just watched this week, Puppet Master Axis of Evil, which is kind of what spurred me on to do this series, because it was okay. They've definitely gone off their game since the mid-90s, I'll tell you that. But they tried to address some of the continuity in the series, but in doing that, they, well, messed it up most. Here, let me find you an example. As I said, those were the release dates. But, story-wise, we actually start with Retro Puppet Master, which is the story of Andre Toulon, a young Andre Toulon, who learns how to bring puppets and animate objects to life. But it's not quite that simple either, because Retro Puppet Master actually starts after Puppet Master 3. Then we go to the flashback of young Toulon. And then we have Puppet Master 3. That's the next in the story. And then there's Puppet Master Axis of Evil, which is the new one. Getting confused already? Then we go to Puppet Master. Then we go to Puppet Master 2. Then 3 and 4. No, wait. Then 4 and 5. I'm already confused by this. It's Puppet Master, Puppet Master 2, Puppet Master 4, Puppet Master 5. Then Curse of Puppet Master. Then Puppet Master Legacy. And yeah, that's it. There's also Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys, but that doesn't count, because that exists in its own entire continuity, because it was Sci-Fi took over the production, and has nothing to do with Charles Band, who was the creator of Full Moon, the director of most of them, or at least these things are based on his stories. They just took it and did his own thing, which kind of annoys me, because I was looking forward to that for like 15 years. And while the movie itself isn't bad, it has Corey Feldman as an ancestor of Toulon, or a nephew, I think. It's schlock. It's probably C-movie material, but it has Corey Feldman in it, being crazy. That's always good. And Vanessa Angel, she's always hot. Now, are you still with me? Because you know what? Even I'm not sure I am at this point. But that's how it goes in order of release. Now, individual movies also have continuity issues. The main one is in Puppet Master 2, we see a flashback of Toulon learning the secret to bring his puppets to life. And in that one, he learns it from some Egyptian guy who had burned down his theater where he was performing, and taught him another way of how to bring puppets to life with a puppet we've never seen before and will never see again. Just gone. But it's a flashback, I guess it doesn't matter. However, in Retro Puppet Master, we learn that Andre Toulon actually learned the secrets from an ancient Egyptian immortal named Afziel. I think that's what it was. I think that's how you pronounce it. But he passed on the secrets that he stole from the Demon Lord Sutek, who was first brought up in Puppet Master 4 and 5, as they are a continuous movie. You take notes. You're going to want them. And we're just getting started. So already there's a continuity issue of where exactly Toulon learned this magic trick. But it gets worse. As I said, Puppet Master 3 actually takes place before Puppet Master 1. Well, in Puppet Master 3, we're introduced to a new puppet named Six Shooter. And in fact, the one thing I like is the Puppet Master movies always introduce a new puppet. So there's always something new. The problem is, Six Shooter wasn't in Puppet Master 1. What the hell happened between this and here? Well, for years people wondered that. But they did try to explain it in Axis of Evil, where a young boy, apparently an apprentice of Toulon, got his briefcase, or the puppet case, after Toulon killed himself in 1939. Which again creates a problem right off the bat, because Puppet Master 3 takes place in 1941, where Toulon is very much still alive, and also not William Hickey, who was the grandfather from Pete and Pete. So, Toulon's alive, but in Axis of Evil, he shot himself. They reused the footage from the very opening of this movie, which I kind of liked. It was done really well, like, seamlessly integrated the two things. Films. Footage. Wow. Maybe I'll cut this more than I thought. Anyway. So Toulon killed himself, but not really. Kid gets the case, looks at the puppets. You see the arm of Six Shooter, one of his arms. He has 6. hence why he is 6-shooter. And they discuss, him and his brother talk about that. So, kind of answers that question. But, in Puppet Master 4, a new kid inherits the hotel where the puppets eventually became located, the Bodega Bay Inn. He finds it. 6-shooters already together. What happened? Well, that might be answered in if they make a new Puppet Master movie, because Axis of Evil just kind of ended on a very cliffhangery sequel bait note. What'll happen? I don't know. I'll probably watch it just to see what happens, because I'm a sucker for this film. But again, 6-shooter was there. He's not. Then he is. And going back to Puppet Master 4 and 5, there's another problem with another one of the puppets. In Puppet Master 2, the first one to introduce a new puppet is Torch, who's actually right there, and is never in Puppet Master 3, so I don't know why the fuck he's here. But Puppet Master 2 revolves around the puppets bringing back Toulon from the dead, and he tries to create a puppet body for himself, and I think the spirit of his wife, Ilsa. Puppets eventually reject this and side with the investigators of the hotel, burn it down. I forget why, I'm going to have to watch it again. But it ends with one of the investigators in the puppet body, the giant, huge puppet body, I should add. And she's driving with the puppets to perform for children and freak them out. I don't know. It was something like that. And Torch is with her. Going back to Puppet Master 4, where the new kid finds the puppets. Torch is not there. But then in Puppet Master 5, which as I said is a continuation of Puppet Master 4, they're basically one movie split into 2 parts, he's suddenly there! No explanation, no reason, he's just there, walking around. Would have been nice to know how that fucking happened! But it still gets worse. Because then we move on to Curse of Puppet Master. This was the last Puppet Master movie I actually saw before I saw Axis of Evil. So full disclosure, well, before I saw Demonic Toys, Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys, but again, that shouldn't count. But Curse of Puppet Master. First of all, like 80% stock footage. Pissed me the fuck off. As I said, I've loved this series. Something about evil demonic puppets coming to life killing people, I'm all in on that. So, I didn't see new puppet footage. There's like maybe 5%, and then the rest is with these people we don't know and don't care about. Because somehow, someone else has found Toulon's puppet case. We never find out what happened to the kid from 4 and 5, even though he was left with the puppets. When the movie ended, he had the puppets, and evil was vanquished. So there's this new kid who, if I remember correctly, was kind of retarded. Sorry, there's no way mentally handicapped. Maybe I should have said that. But he's one of those characters, and he works with the puppets, and I think he becomes a puppet. Yeah, I remember the box art, and I remember there's a thing in the movie, but it was never clearly explained, and it's been a few years since I've seen it, but yeah. Then, Legacy of Puppet Master, which, full disclosure, I haven't seen that, because much like Curse of Puppet Master, it apparently is mostly stock footage. From checking out Wikipedia, you know, always a good source of information there, I found out that the kid from Puppet Master 3, who Andre helped escape, is older and has a wife, and they go to the Bodega Bay Inn, where the puppets are, and this is before Puppet Master 4 and 5. Wait, no, it's after. That's right. So I can't even keep it straight myself. So it's after that, and they're just basically trying to learn his secrets and avoid Nazis. Sorry, I can't give a better summary. I don't know it. Actually, I think I've talked about them all. Yeah. As you can tell, this is an unscripted series, because I think scripts kind of there would give me trouble. But maybe next time I'll make some notes. But as I said, this series helps explain my series and its premise, because I explained all that to you people as best I could, and even I'm not sure what the fuck I just talked about. I don't even know if I touched half the stuff I wanted to, because that's how confusing this series became. Granted, I give them props for trying to make a cohesive continuity of tying in things, but they just made it worse. There was supposed to be a Retro Puppetmaster series, but it didn't happen. Probably because it would have confused the fuck out of people more so than the whole series did. I still recommend them. I do. Like as I said, many times. Fun movie series. But good God. Good God! Do not try to make sense of them. Just turn your brain off, sit down, watch the puppets kill people, and some titties. Good times. Man, it went off the rail right away. That, my friends, is how you get a continuity clusterfuck.